Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, what's poppin', lockin', what's droppin', baby? I know I couldn't do the countdown. I got my hands kind of full right now, unfortunately. So we are doing a glorious adventure through the park with you know who, this guy, and he's being extra nutty today. He's been laying around the house for about 9 hours, so all of his energies, I gotta go clean that up. But all that energy has been stored up, and he needs to release it, so might as well do that here. So I gotta go pick that up. I will be right back. All right, in other news, I like this little part of the park. It's a little hidden path that not a lot of people really go on. You might hear some background noise with the cars, because it is kind of along the road, kind of actually the only road to get into the park. Well, I guess there's kind of the main street, but then there's another road too. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But so a little noisy over there. But this glorious day 3. That's right, day 3, guys. Now I'm gonna let you guys know now. The dedication is not gonna be 100% there, and what I mean by that is the daily uploads. Because tomorrow is going to be a rest day. I am exhausted. We're not stopping today, but day 4 might be uploaded on Friday. And Friday is also going to be the first gym day too. So, but I think I should have the rest of my filming equipment, which will be sexy as hell. So setting everything up should be better too. Although, weird thing is, I guess people do walk on this, because last time I was on this was completely paved or covered with leaves. I guess people do walk on this. I don't really know. Kind of hope not, because when I walk, I hate when you're on a path and you're walking, right? And then there's like, you see people, like, you can see like eye distance of people. That's so annoying. Like, that's just it's an ick, not an ick. What am I, a teenage girl? It's an irk for me, because, you know, I'm within distance. I can't really like do anything about talking to my phone. Oh, they're probably going to hear my conversations and blah blah blah. So it's annoying. But I think this path is kind of short though. So depending on how far we go, I think I might just turn around and walk back the other way. I think this entire path is about a quarter mile, so not a long one, because I still have to do my mile run, and then we're doing a HIIT exercise regarding legs and abs. So that's going to be the later on today, which I will be showing every single one of my ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world. Although the one thing I do want to kind of discuss about, and it's a lot of the times I need to start introducing goals on here too. Weight loss journeys are successful if you have goals. If you kind of going, oh, I just want to lose weight. I mean, you don't really have a set point. You got to start with some set points, right? So we're going to start with the first one with this video and what we're doing right now, and it's getting some steps in. To be honest, I don't really know what I'm talking about. This is more of just like, hey, this is what I'm thinking about, and this is what I do, and it seems to be helping, so I'm going to keep doing it. So with walking and steps and so on, it's pretty much a good way to burn some calories, because it gets you moving around. You're not doing that much activity, and something about walking helps with like slow rate burning or something, versus cardio is more intense and blah blah blah. I don't really know the science behind it, but all I know is doing steps and so on really help with the weight loss process. And if you do a lot of micro tracking apps and whatnot, it recommends you to do 10K, at least 10K steps a day. So, which I think it burns about 400, 450, 500 calories or something. I could be completely wrong. I'll put it up on here what 10K steps averagely burns. And a couple things that kind of help me achieve these steps. One of the biggest things is actually going into work, because a lot of times I just kind of need to walk around, like, walk into the bathroom, or like what I do for lunch is I walk around the parking lot. there's actually a walking path at my job where you can walk around the path and get some steps in. So I did that today. Although halfway through I stopped to talk to a coworker, so I did more standing than walking. But all right, come here, this way. And we're turning around. What? Look at that booty. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, come here. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, no, come here. I'm on. You're actually the full of the camera. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. No, that's when you're supposed to start walking that way so I can record you. So the path we usually go, because we usually circle around, but he's confused. So, but like I was saying before, walking around, if you have a parking lot, or how should I say this? I think every workshop has a parking lot, but if you have a big parking lot at your job, then a great thing to do, maybe a lunch break, is just to stroll around, take 30 minutes to walk around. You'll be surprised how many steps you get within 30 minutes, especially if you call up a coworker, talk some smack, or maybe if you're on the phone with a customer, you can walk and talk, because I do tech support for a living. So, I talk to customers, but I pretend like I'm not out of breath either. So there's you got to put that in perspective. But if you get out of breath after walking for 30 minutes, then I think you should start doing it a lot. No, I'm kidding. Another thing too, I mentioned this in my last video, but if you, except for if you need something per se, like, I don't know, oh, hey, I'm fixing up a project and I don't have this specific Phillips head screwdriver. So instead of ordering it off of Amazon and waiting 2 days to get it, you can walk to your car, drive to the store, park the furthest back that you can, and then walk to the store and walk around to find what you need. Like when I'm a grocery shopping at Sam's Club, dude, I had like 4,000 steps between Sam's Club and Walmart. It was ridiculous. But stuff like that, you don't even think about, like your step count and so on. You will achieve a lot when it comes to your steps. So, I mean, if you happen to live in a nice neighborhood, and it has some walking paths, just take like 30 minutes or an hour just to kind of walk around. I think a mile is about 2,000 steps or so. So you would need to an average of like 5 miles or something to get your 10,000 steps. But if you do, I think the most important thing is if you do things that doesn't focus you on walking steps, then you should be good to go. I'll give you a good example. So when you're walking on the path, don't think about your step count. Think about walking from point A to point B. Because if you don't think about the step count, you're like, oh, hey, I just got 3,000 steps. And I don't feel like I did 3,000 steps. Versus, I'm gonna see if I can get 3,000 steps. And you walk through and you realize you only done 700. So I think it's kind of like that hidden mentality that puts into play till you get in the steps that you need. So that's always helped me out. Also, the parking lot thing I actually got from a comment on a video I was watching. So shout out to whoever that is. I forgot the name, and I kind of wish I saved it to post it on here, but I apologize. If I couldn't remember your user, I would have put it on here, but that was actually a really good idea about intentionally parking in the back. I think that really helped kind of get my mindset going with the steps and so on. So yes, the goal is to try to get 10,000 steps in a day for right now. Now, of course, when you lose more weight, the 10,000 steps, or you get more used to it than losing the weight. If you get used to walking 10,000 steps and you're not really burning as much, elevate it to 11,000, elevate it to 15,000, But you want to start off slow and not fast. So don't say, I'm gonna walk 20,000 steps a day when you're starting your weight loss journey. It's not gonna how it works. If you're not used to walking, start with like 8,000 steps. You gotta start with kind of a low number, because if you kind of go full force into it, you're gonna get exhausted, and then next thing you know, you're going to quit your journey after 2 weeks because you're just completely drained. So research is pretty important when it comes to weight loss. And if you don't really know or have the tools to research as well as people who are used to weight loss journeys, then that's what YouTube channels are for. And, you know, even to the point of hiring a physical trainer or a, what do you call it? A personal trainer, not physical trainer, a personal trainer, because they will help you guide you on what you need. Now, that you should do your research on who you want for a good personal trainer. I've never had a personal trainer, but yeah, for right now, we're focusing on 10,000 steps a day. So once I get into the car, I'll show you how many steps, because I started off with 6,100 when I got here. So after walking this path and back to the car, I'll figure out what we got according to my app. So I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, back when I get into the car. Ladies and gentlemen, I had someone walk by. I was like, ooh. Or drive by, sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, let's see how many steps we have gotten. So, when I started, it was 6,100. We have a grand total of 7,527 steps. And I probably just gave away what app I use, so it's Cal AI, but not sponsored or anything. I just was kind of interested in trying it. But so we did 1,400 steps, and so that was a half a mile. So yeah, like I said, one way was a quarter mile, the other way was under the quarter mile, so half a mile in total, and then a little bit over. So, but yeah, we got ourselves an additional 1,400 steps. So, like I said, 10,000 steps is a little difficult to get if you're trying for 10,000 steps, but if you just not think about it and go and do whatever and just kind of do your day, get up, walk around, go to the bathroom, whatever, you'll be surprised how many steps you'll get. Like at work, I had 5,000 steps, and I have a desk job. I sit at a desk majority of the day. So just be very cautious when you try to get your 10K, because when you don't try to get your 10K, you'll be very surprised on what you can get. So I'll see you guys back home. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, when I tell you I am exhausted, I am exhausted. I feel like I'm pushing myself a little too hard. And, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like your body needs a rest. But, you know, I got a plan together. I got to stick with the plan. So I also changed because I was actually in my work clothes, but I had a sweatshirt on underneath because, you know, it's cold outside. But, so what we're going to do is we are going to do a mile run again. Again, we're going to keep it to just starting off to point 2, and we're going to go on from there and see how well we do. And then right after that, we're going to be doing I'm going to be finding a leg and ab HIIT exercise on YouTube. Make sure incline sets. What do you want? What could you possibly want? Go back. Back. Get down. All right. I'm not looking forward to this, but it needs to be done. So let's do it. All right. Again, aiming for 0.2 as of right now, and then later on, of course, we'll go over to even higher. Make it higher, higher, higher off the ground. Ooh, my legs. Sheesh. We'll pick it up when I'm done with a mile. All right. As you can see, we did better than the past 2 days. So we got 1322 with 153 beats per minute. So, woo, getting better. I actually ran a little bit more that time too, because there was a certain point where I decided to go except for 0.10 and 1.15, so threw myself down a little bit too. Man, I'm exhausted. All right, let me go find a channel real quick, like a video, and we'll do an HIIT workout. See you guys then. All right, we're gonna try how this. We're gonna see how this works, because again, this is trying to figure everything out. So I got a 10-minute leg bums and tums workout. So I'll put a video of what it is in the description. I have it muted, of course. So he's gonna run down a couple exercises. I'm gonna do them. It's 10 minutes long per se. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so he's got a timer. Okay. What did I tell you? Go eat the bomb. All right. Not for you. I'm gonna hit you. Not intentionally, accidentally, of course. We do not promote animal abuse here. I don't want you to get hurt. All right, let's do this. So I think we're gonna do generic squats, it looks like. So. Look, he's even going further too. Ooh, I'm gonna do this. Oh God. Even he's taking a break halfway through. Ooh, God, this is a killer. Ew, my legs are on fire. Isn't that right? Look at what is he doing? Oh, planks. Okay. 45-second plank. Nope. Give in. It's gonna be a sound. Okay. All right. Like I said, I think I'm definitely overworking myself today. Mountain climbers. That's what these called, mountain climbers. Oh God, slipped. Toes. right, now the other leg. I need to get rid of this. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh. All right, what else, buddy? We're standing up for what? What's he doing? Jump squats. Shoot. All right. Yeah. I can't do it anymore. Oh, give you guys a minute. Give me a minute, I meant to say. I can't even talk. Oh, done with the workouts for the day. Whew. That was something, let me tell you. Out of all of them, I think today was the most intense because it was the most active with the walking, running, and doing that. So, like I said, tomorrow is a rest day though. You got to put your rest days in. If you're not, you're going to overwork yourself and you're going to wear yourself out. So, rest days for sure. I don't know if I'll do a mile. I'll definitely do a walk, but your steps should count for your rest days because rest doesn't mean just sit on the couch all day. Just lightly move around, get your steps in that you need, and you should be good to go. If you're feeling it, then do whatever. But please, if you're doing any kind of workout journey or anything like that, please give your body some rest. So I'm gonna go drink some electrolytes, make my meal prep, which I'll be showing everyone what I've been eating throughout the week on Friday, I think. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.